welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, The Bright Side Girl, and today we're going to be doing my October book haul. This once again is going to be fall and Halloween themed. I wasn't expecting to find this many books that kind of fit that category again, because I had gotten all the ones that I did in my September book haul, which was also fall and Halloween themed. I will link up in the cards for you guys over the course of like 8 months. So I did pretty good recently finding some more. This may give you a little bit of last minute inspiration to kind of add things. Most of these I haven't read, so I can't necessarily recommend them, but I'm gonna go through them. I'm not gonna do a ton of descriptions because I kind of like to go in blind, but we're just gonna get started. Oh, and most of these I got between 25 cents and $2. I think I got 1 or 2 new books that I'm excited to talk to you guys about. Okay, so at the 99-cent store, I got The Tale, Raw Head, Bloody Bones. This could be terrible or really gory. I was a young man, I was strong, I was something over 6 feet tall, and seemingly I was quite mad, and this just gave me kind of Sleepy Hollow vibes, and it was $1. So I picked it up. Mortal Danger by Anna Guire. I know Anna Guire is well known for some other things. It says revenge is a dish best served cold, giving me kind of murder mystery vibes. So, and it looks kind of cool. Haunt Me by Liz Kessler. Again, I don't know much about this, but it looks like it's going to be good for fall, and it looks like it might be set near an island. And I think I've read something that I liked from Liz Kessler, so I picked it up. Okay, Invincible, The Chronicles of Nick by Sherilyn Kenyon. I'm not sure what number this one is. I believe that this is a vampire series and it's her young adult series. I've never read anything from Sherilyn Kenyon. Been more into vampires lately, so I figured I'd start collecting them again. Panic by Lauren Oliver. I really love Lauren Oliver's writing style. I know this is a thriller, something to do with a game, with a high society. I know it's a TV show now, and I like her writing style, so I always like to check out more things from her. Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. This is an ex-library copy, so I need to clean it up. This is the Burning World, actually, from the Warm Bodies trilogy, which is one of the ones I need to finish. I believe this is the second or the third book. It's very large. I didn't know that this was a series until somewhat recently. I love Warm Bodies. It's about a zombie boy and he falls in love with a human girl, and it's got like a Romeo and Juliet-esque vibe about it. It's not scary at all. It's a great movie as well. So hopefully this one's good too. All right, People Like Us by Dana Mel. I don't know if this is the first book. I think it is, but this I believe is a murder mystery set in like a preppy boarding school. I could be wrong. I've been a little more into the murder mysteries. I don't like some of them, but I do like a lot of them, so I've been checking out a few more. So adding this one. All right, a middle grade book, Warren the 13th, The All-Seeing Eye. This is book number 1 by Tanya Del Rio. Warren is a bellhop, valet, groundskeeper, and errand boy of his family's ancient hotel. It's a strange, shadowy mansion full of crooked corridors and mysterious riddles, and it just might be home to magical treasures known as the All-Seeing Eye. But if Warren is going to find the hidden treasure, he'll need to solve several other mysteries first. What is the strange creature lurking in the boiler room? Who is the ghostly girl creeping around the garden? And why is the hotel's only guest covered in bandages? So this just looks like a super fun mystery middle grade. It has beautiful art in it. Something quick I can squeeze in for the fall, so I'll let you know how it is. Then I found more of The Trials of Morgan Crow. I have been looking for a hardback for this everywhere, but I can't find one, so we're gonna settle with the paperback for now. I know this is about Morgan Crow, who is cursed, born on an evening tide. She is blamed for all the misfortunes of the town. I know it's got somewhat very small Harry Potter vibes, but like in a nostalgic way, and I've heard amazing things, so hopefully I can get to this soon. 2 Darren Shan books. So The Lord of Shadows, this is book number 11 in Cirque du Freak, which I'm currently reading book number 4. So I'm trekking my way through this fabulous vampire middle grade series. I talk about it a ton. I love it so much. It's got like a circus vibe. And because of that, I've been slowly collecting his Demonata series, which may be too scary for me. We're gonna try it. It's also middle grade and small. This is book number 9. I don't know how many I have now, but Darren Shan's writing is really, really good, so collecting. I got this The Strangers by Margaret Peterson Haddix. This again is just another cute middle grade. Looks like it's got like a creepy house in it. I haven't read anything from Margaret yet, but I've heard really good things. Captivate by Carrie Jones. I got the other 2 in this series last month, so I think I just need the first one now, which is Need. It's like a dark fairy series. It's got these really cool covers, and I've been wanting to read them for a while. I found Sweet Bitter Magic. I got this actually for $2 by Adrienne Tooley. I believe this is a 2022 or 2021 release. Yeah, I believe this came out this year, and it has something to do with witches. So Yay. I got Shift, which is the sequel to Shade by Jerry Smith Reddy. I don't have Shade. I think it's got ghosts and romance, maybe vampires in it. It's like an old school YA style book, but it was 50 cents. Okay, I got Harry Moon and the Halloween Nightmares, another middle grade. I know Harry Moon's a whole series, so I'm gonna have to see if I can read this, but it had this amazing map of like this spooky town, and it's got all of this cute stuff. This one's like very, very chapter book middle grade, but it just looked so cute that I decided to check it out. I got Pirates and Privateers. So I'm having a pirate themed Halloween party at the end of the month, and honestly I just thought this would be cool to kind of like use as decor, but I might check it out too. It's got all this cool piratey information on it. Oh, it's got information on different pirates from back in the day. It talks about like the pirate code and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was neat. The Gate of Sorrows by Miyuki Miyab. I don't know if I'm saying that right, so sorry about that. It sounds very cool. So it says, a series of murders shocks Tokyo Shinjuku's ward. A retired police detective is instead obsessed with a gargoyle that seems to move. College freshman Kotaro launches a web-based investigation of the killer and comes to find the answers may lie within an abandoned building in the center of Japan's busiest neighborhood. So I haven't heard anything about this, but seems like it's got like a spooky Japanese vibe, which is very, very cool. Let me know if you've read this one. I got All These Bodies by Kendar Blake. I love her Three Dark Crowns series. I did not like her Anna Dressed in Blood. This is newer. It says 16 bloodless bodies, 2 teenagers, and an impossible explanation. This is set in 1950s in the Midwest. It could be too much for me, but we're gonna try it because I got a good deal. The Book of Night by Holly Black. I don't know anything about this except that I think it's her first adult book, and I love Holly Black. I have had bad luck with YA writers' first adult books. Like, I don't know if they're trying to like make sure it's adult, but usually they wind up being too much for me. But this I think is a special edition. Very cool. I don't know anything about it except that it's somewhat spooky, and it's by Holly Black, and it looks amazing. I got the unofficial Hocus Pocus cookbook. I found it at TJ Maxx for $8. So I'm gonna go through and look at this. It's just really fun. I needed this before my tea party, but it just has Hocus Pocus themed recipes, so I will report back. My friend Alyssa sent me Blood and Honey by Shelby Morin. So this is the second book after Serpent and Dove, which is about a witch and a witch hunter falling in love, and I've heard great things, and I'm going to try and get to it in October. I found Kingdom of the Cursed by Carrie Maniscalco. So this is the first book. I really liked this first book. I did not like the second one. I'm getting ready to read the third one though. Hopefully it ties everything together and I can keep them all because I love Carrie's other series. So I figured I'd pick this one up just in case it winds up being a new favorite series as a whole. Okay, so then I had all of my new books like stacked over here so I could haul them, and I just realized that I have 2 Fairy Loot copies of The Vicious Grace. I did not realize this. I think my friend Alyssa sent me 2 on accident because I don't remember who else would have sent me one, but she wasn't interested. So I'm gonna have to send one back or like give it to somebody else. I don't know much about this. It's absolutely beautiful. It says Alyssa's gift from the gods is supposed to magnify a partner's magic, not kill every suitor she touches. Now with weeks left until a swarm of demons devours everything on her island home, she's running out of time to find a partner and stop the invasion. So it's got something to do with gifts from the gods and magic and demons and islandiness, which sounds awesome. So we're gonna have to solve this mystery. I also got the Book of Living Secrets. I ordered this one new on Amazon because I had a gift card, and this is the new one by Madeline Rue. It's about 2 girls that have a favorite gothic story called Moira, kind of similar to Rebecca, and they wind up falling into their favorite book and having to like solve some mysteries, meet their favorite characters, and go on like a slightly spooky adventure. I read this during Not So Scary-a-thon, so be sure and check out my wrap-up that I'll link up in the cards if you want to hear me talk about it. And then lastly, I went to Barnes & Noble and got the special edition of Belladonna. And I bought this before I read it because I don't know why. Usually special editions don't get me. I literally never buy special editions, but for some reason with this one I just had to have it, and it was like $13 on sale, brand new. And this now is my favorite book of the year. So I'm so excited that I got to it because I loved it so much. I talk about this in my Not So Scary-a-thon wrap-up that I will link up in the cards if you want to check it out. It's about a girl that goes to live with some distant relative. She falls in love with her newfound family, and there's a murder mystery that she's trying to solve, and she has to make some deals with Death, who is a character. There's tea parties, gothic Victorian goodness, and it is so good. I loved it so much, and I'm so glad that I went and bought this one because it was fabulous, and it was really great on audio too. Hey guys, Macy from the future here, popping in really quick because I got a couple more Halloween books in the mail the very next day that I wanted to show you, and I totally forgot. So I'm just going to show you what I got. So from Thrift Books, I ordered Alice in Zombieland, which I actually am currently reading and will be part of a reading vlog. This is the first book in a 4-book quartet series, and all I know is that it's loose retelling on Alice in Wonderland and their zombies, and it's by Jenna Showalter, who I've read something from before and I didn't love, but I have all the other books in the series, so I ordered this one off Thrift Books so I could finally get to it. Also got a copy of Teeth in the Mist by Dawn Katurgic. So this author writes things a little bit more like slightly gory and intense than I normally like, but all of her books are done in like slightly mixed media format with like journal entries and like just different things added to them. And I read The Dead Houses a couple of years ago. It wasn't too scary. It was a little dark and intense, but it was done really well. And then I read And the Trees Crept In September, and I don't know, there's something about her writing that makes me feel okay with the style of book that it is. And this could be really scary, but we're gonna try it probably here pretty soon. I'm so intrigued, and her audiobooks are really good as well. They just have so many cool things. I love mixed media in books. So I got this one from Thrift Books also. And then my good friend Marie mailed me her Fairy Loot edition of Belladonna because she is not interested in reading it. It's a little too dark for her, but she figured I would be, and I had just read it and I loved it. And I don't really get special editions, so there's print on the cover. There's this beautiful artwork. This is my favorite book of the year now. I'm so excited to have it. Sprayed edges. I think I only have like 3 or 4 books with sprayed edges. There's more art on the other side. Then I believe this art goes with it as well, so I think I'm gonna frame this for spooky season. And then this is the card that came with it. This looks more like it's based off ACOTAR, but really beautiful. So kind. Bookish friends are amazing. I'm so excited. Now I have 2 special editions of Belladonna, and I only have a few special editions anyway, and both of them are beautiful, so I'm going to keep them both. I don't normally do that, but yay. So now back to the rest of the video. Okay, you guys, so that is the rest of my book haul for my spooky reads. Anything else I get that's spooky fall related will go in next year's book haul in September. I really only like to read like ghosts, vampires, and all that stuff for like mid-August through October. So I try to kind of save them and read as many as I can. Let me know if you've read any of these down below in the comments, if any of them sound good to you. Let me know what books you're getting to for the rest of October, because we've still got some time left. Don't forget to check out my Halloween playlist with all of my fall Halloween videos. I came out with a lot, especially this year, so I'll give you all the right vibes that you need. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Bright Side Girl for also more fall Halloween and bookish content, and I will see you guys next time on The Bright Side.